Have you ever met someone who entered your life in the simplest way, only to completely change it? This is the story of Ryan, a hardworking single dad, who didn't expect that helping a heartbroken CEO pick a simple gift at a boutique would turn into the most unexpected journey of love, healing, and discovery. She came in searching for comfort, he came in trying to survive the daily grind, and neither knew that destiny had plans for both. Right finger before we begin, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more heartwarming stories that touch the soul. Ryan Lawson had spent most of his mornings juggling coffee, school drop-offs, and the endless routine of being a single father to his spirited 5-year-old daughter, Mia. Life was never easy, especially after his wife passed unexpectedly 2 years ago, leaving him to navigate grief, work, and parenting alone. This particular Tuesday, he had promised Mia that after school, they would stop by the downtown boutique, not for themselves, but for a little errand for her mother's friend. It wasn't fancy, he just wanted Mia to feel involved and loved. But as he stepped into the boutique, the scent of fresh flowers and vanilla candles hit him, calming him for the first time that morning. The store was filled with soft piano music and sunlight streaming through the large front windows. That's when he noticed her, sitting at the corner display, hands wrapped around a delicate silver necklace, eyes glistening with tears. She was a woman of unmistakable elegance, dark chestnut hair perfectly styled, tailored blouse and pencil skirt, yet the grief she carried made her radiate a quiet vulnerability. Ryan didn't intend to stare, but something about the sadness in her eyes drew him closer, gently nudging him out of his usual self-consciousness. Mia tugged at his sleeve. "Daddy, she looks sad. Can we help her?" Ryan chuckled softly, kneeling to her level. "Maybe we can," he said. Mustering courage, he approached her and asked softly, "Excuse me, are you looking for something special? Maybe I can help." She looked up, startled at first, her eyes slightly wary, but the gentleness in his voice seemed to reassure her. I'm trying to pick a gift," she admitted, her voice trembling slightly. "It's for someone very dear, but I'm not sure what to choose." Ryan smiled, his experience as a father teaching him patience. Sometimes, it helps to think about what would make you feel comforted, too. Gifts are more than objects, they're feelings we pass along. She studied him, intrigued by his sincerity, and allowed him to guide her gently through the delicate jewelry display, offering thoughtful insights and occasional humor to ease her tension. Mia, ever observant, picked up a small charm and held it out. "Maybe she'll like this, Mommy." Ryan whispered a quick warning to his daughter to keep it subtle, and the woman laughed, a soft, almost musical sound that surprised both of them. Hours passed unnoticed as Ryan shared stories of Mia, of small acts of kindness, and of learning to love again after loss. Each time he spoke, the woman's expression softened, a light returning to her eyes she hadn't felt in months. By the end of the afternoon, she had chosen a gift that was perfect, not because it was expensive, but because it carried meaning. As she handed him the credit card to finalize the purchase, she looked at him with a mixture of gratitude and wonder. "I don't know why, but you made this easier. Somehow, you made me feel safe." Ryan smiled, feeling a flutter of warmth he hadn't experienced in years. "Sometimes helping others helps us heal, too," he said softly. And in that moment, neither could deny the spark forming, the quiet realization that fate had orchestrated this meeting for a reason. Over the next few weeks, Ryan and the CEO, whose name he learned was Evelyn Hart, found themselves meeting more often, first by coincidence, then intentionally. Evelyn had returned to the boutique to thank him personally, claiming she wanted to pay him back, but really she craved the calm and understanding he brought into her chaotic, grief-filled world. Ryan, juggling school drop-offs, his small cafe shifts, and bedtime stories with Mia, found himself looking forward to those short, serene moments when he could just sit with her, talk, and watch her laugh genuinely for the first time since she had lost her spouse months earlier. The bond formed slowly, tenderly, never rushed, always real. One evening, after helping her choose a small bouquet for her office, Evelyn invited him to stay for coffee in the boutique's back room, a quiet corner with soft lighting and comfortable chairs. Mia perched herself on the couch, drawing pictures, while Ryan and Evelyn sipped coffee and shared stories about loss, hope, and the strange ways life brings strangers together. Ryan spoke of his late wife, the lessons he had learned about love and letting go, and the way Mia had been the bright center of his universe, keeping him grounded through despair. Evelyn listened, sometimes nodding, sometimes quietly absorbing his words, her eyes glistening as she remembered her own loss, the spouse she had loved and now mourned. You know, she said finally, her voice soft, I've met a lot of people in my life, but no one has ever made me feel this, understood. This calm. It's like you walked into my storm and carried the clouds away. Ryan laughed quietly, a little embarrassed, but deeply touched. I think sometimes we just need someone to listen, he said. To really see us. You've been through a lot, too, Evelyn. I can see that. Mia looked up, her small eyes curious. Daddy, maybe she needs hugs too. And before he could stop her, the little girl leaned over and hugged Evelyn. Evelyn stiffened, then melted into the embrace, a laugh breaking through her sadness, echoing like sunshine in the room. That moment, pure and unguarded, marked a turning point. Evelyn realized that she hadn't just been healed by a thoughtful gift, she had been healed by the simple, genuine presence of Ryan and his daughter. Something inside her shifted. She recognized, with quiet clarity, that the man who had helped her choose a gift was perhaps the gift her own heart had been seeking all along. They didn't rush anything. There was no forced romance, only a coffee shared, a quiet conversation, laughter over a silly story, became the fabric of their days, gradually weaving trust, comfort, and love into their lives. Months passed, and what had started as casual meetings became cherished routines. Evelyn's office no longer felt like a hollow place echoing with grief, it was filled with warmth, laughter, and the occasional unexpected drawing from Mia left on her desk. One afternoon, as they sat together in a sunlit park, Mia chasing butterflies, Evelyn watched Ryan help his daughter navigate a small stream, steadying her hand and encouraging her with gentle words. She felt a deep swell of emotion in her chest. She realized then, as Ryan laughed and Mia squealed with delight, that she had been searching for the wrong kind of gift all along. It wasn't about jewelry, or flowers, or material tokens. The gift her heart needed was right there before her, the kindness, patience, and unwavering love Ryan poured into his little family. That evening, as Ryan helped Mia pick out her pajamas and settle into bed, Evelyn found herself standing at the doorway, hesitant yet resolute. Ryan, she said softly. He turned, concern flickering in his eyes. I just wanted to say thank you, she continued, voice quivering slightly. For everything. For helping me pick a gift, yes, but more than that, for showing me what it means to care again. You're the gift I didn't know I was waiting for. Ryan's eyes widened, and a slow smile spread across his face, a mixture of surprise and gentle warmth. He stepped closer, carefully, respectfully, acknowledging the truth in her words without rushing, letting the moment breathe. Evelyn, he whispered, I think, I've been waiting for someone to see all of us. Not just me or Mia, but us together. And now, I see you. That night, under the soft glow of lamplight and the quiet hum of the city outside, they sat together on the couch, realizing that love didn't have to be dramatic to be powerful. It could be gentle, steady, and patient, like a single dad helping a grieving CEO pick a gift. And in that quiet understanding, both of their hearts found the connection they had been missing for so long. Mia yawned and snuggled between them, her tiny hand held in both of theirs, completing the circle of warmth, love, and family. They didn't need words to affirm what had blossomed, they simply existed together in that space, a testament to the unexpected beauty of life, timing, and the truth that sometimes the greatest gift isn't something you can hold, but someone you can feel. Sparkling heart, if this heartwarming story touched your soul, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring and emotional stories every day.